Hello, welcome to ESPN 8 the Ohco. Today is a casual Friday edition, and we are discussing the broken gentleman agreement allegation between LSU and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Today we're joined by Richard, Gamecock alum, 2009. Richard. In the middle we have the Ball State curling captain, class of 1978, Terry.
Good to be here.
And on the end is Chad. We'll start with Richard. Richard, what are your thoughts on the whole ordeal and breaking the gentleman's agreement, if that's what actually happened?
Well, back in our day, pretty much a couple of years ago, let's say about 5 years ago, there wasn't really so much new technology as we have now. So there wasn't really so much like of a gentleman's agreement because everyone was using the same thing. So there was really not the one broom that would change the game and make the game a lot easier to play. So I believe that if there was a gentleman's agreement, nothing's written in stone. So it's not like these guys broke a NCAA rule. They just broke an agreement between a couple teams saying, hey, let's not use this because it's banned in the Olympics. It's not banned in the NCAA, so they're at no fault right now.
Yeah. Terry, back in your day, I'm sure you didn't have the kind of technology they have today, but you may have had gentlemen's agreements. What were those like back in the day?
Well, you're right. We did not have this technology. We played with some hog hair and a wooden dowel. And everyone had those. So I can say the only gentleman agreement we had was play hard every game. Best sweeper's gonna sweep, best skipper's gonna skip, best team's gonna win. And the outcome was that, and that was it. It was no cheating.
No cheating. It was a way different game back in the day.
Oh yeah, old. Oh yeah.
Chad, in an unsurprising take, you agree with what the Gamecocks did, and I wanted to hear why.
Well, in my opinion, cheating's okay, as long as you don't get caught. You play to win the game. If that involves cheating, then so be it. Just don't get caught. When you get caught, that's when problems happen.
That is an interesting take. We'll be right back after these messages. And we're back on ESPN 8 the Ohco. We're going to jump right into the questions. Dick, how do you think this will reflect the school's legacy going forward?
I don't believe it's going to have too much of an impact because if you focus on more so the past and what the Gamecocks have done, they've proven that they're champions. They've proven that they can recruit the great players all across the country, in Canada, in the United States, wherever they are. They can bring all the great curlers to South Carolina and compete day in, day out, every single year. So I don't think it's just going to be a little speed bump in the road. They're not going to be losing recruits after this. Their 5-star commitments are still going to come in. Everything's going to be fine for the Gamecocks. This is going to blow over. Everyone's going to forget about it, and we can move on.
That's interesting. And Terry, how do you see this affecting the Gamecocks' state of mind going into Frozen February?
Well, right now the Gamecocks, so they're the #1 seed going into Frozen February. So, I mean, they have the best shot to win it. I think the situation, while it is a speed bump, it might get in their heads. The players might be a little self-conscious. They might be thinking people think they're cheaters. But, I mean, since they have the best program in the state, I think they will bounce back with Danny Whiteman at lead skip. He's a great player, great asset to the team, and I think he's going to pull this team together and win a championship.
Okay. Chad, do you think star skip Danny Whiteman will be able to show his face around campus going forward?
Of course I do. The state of South Carolina is a big curling state, and Danny's always going to be a winner in that state. He'll be a hero. Danny's a winner off the ice, on the ice, with the ladies, and in the classroom. And I know when the season's done, I can't wait to catch some waves with Danny.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. We'd like to thank Terry, Dick, and Chad for coming out. We'll see you next week.